6 years ago, when I was researching which chair to buy, I wanted to buy something which won't cost too much, but it needed to be ergonomic and to provide some support for my body so it doesn't completely get destroyed over time like in my previous chairs, which were basically a trash. So I stumbled upon on Ikea Markus, and as you know, and if you're looking at reviews over internet, they all say good things for them. And basically, after 6 years, what I can say about this chair is good and bad things. And trust me, after 6 years and having around 10 hours each day in this chair, I have tale to tell. Let's start with thing which gets most of the stress, and that is this part here. As you can see, it got a bit squished on the part where I sit, but still I never had, even after 6 years, when I sit on it, there is no problem for support. It is still soft, and regarding that, it get my approval, really. The sponge didn't get destroyed. You know how on other cheap chairs the most stressed part on the sponge get destroyed and it is just hard like a rock. Here we still have that absorption effect, and it is still soft, and I never get a feeling when I sit in this chair that my body get painful or something like that. No, at all. So it is perfectly comfortable. Also keep in mind that some people have problem with this part if they are short. I'm 1 meter and 87, so I am 187 centimeters tall. So basically for me it is completely normal. I keep it on minimal level of height, so that's perfectly fine for me. If you're shorter, your legs will probably won't be able to touch the ground and you can get a bad feeling on your legs at this part, so keep that in mind. Overall, even after 6 years, the chair is completely usable. There is no visible aesthetical defect. It holds pretty well. What I also want to mention that wheels on these chairs didn't destroy my laminate floor at all. There are not even scratches on the floor from the wheels, which is a huge plus. I was wondering when I got it, should I change the wheels with something so I don't get those scratch lines or something like that, but that is completely fine. It is worth mentioning that hydraulic mechanism works perfectly. Also, the back stopper also works flawlessly. Lambda support is nothing special. It is you don't have settings, so basically it is what it is. Okay, overall, for the money you pay, you get a pretty decent chair. What is a bad thing and minus, which really irritates me at this point, is that chair started around 2 years ago to manifest those itching and scratching noises like this. In the past 3 months, the noises started to be really irritating to the point that I get so irritated that I want to get an axe and destroy it completely. At this point, there is not much to do. I did try to tighten the screws at the bottom. It didn't help. The chair was assembled perfectly long time ago, 6 years ago, and everything is fine. What is the problem? It is that probably the mechanism under it got a lot of play, and I cannot do much about that because as you can see, the play happens inside the chair. inside the complete mechanism which is under it, and it is not user accessible. Basically, the chair is done. The chair is used a lot. It is not something that I will sit for around 2 hours and it is done. It is my work chair. Keep in mind that for the money you will be probably fine for at least 5 years, but after that it is done. At least if you plan to use it daily for a prolonged period of time. To conclude this video for IKEA Markus chair review after 6 years is it worth the money? Definitely yes, at least from my perspective. For around 150 euros, that is the price in the Europe, you get a lot. Because for the less money, you don't have a lot of choices. There are chairs to pick, but they probably degrade a lot faster than IKEA Markus. And in my case, this is really extreme way to use it, because as I said, I use it at least 10 hours per day. If you place that for a period of 6 years, that is a lot of time. And it still holds really well, but noises which it produces are not really usable, because if you work something or if you speak something in conference call, it is really annoying and not really nice for people to hear your chair screaming. Anyway, thank you for watching, and keep in mind that I will record the video because IKEA is giving 10 years warranty on Markus chair, and I will test IKEA and see what will they say for this problem, and keep that in mind. Until next time, see ya.